Narratives with Dr. Hanji. What do we do here? We pick issues bordering on communications and living a good life, and we consider it from both sides of the narratives. Today we're looking at an interesting topic, and we want to look at those who can never succeed at a relationship. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the notification icon. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We want to consider those people who will never succeed at a relationships. As you're well aware, sometimes even getting started in a relationship can be an ordeal, especially with the pressures we find here and there, and of course with this thing about, of course, a lot of women and few men to marry them. So you must learn to be able to manage relationships, whether you're male or female. Now, the first set of people that can never succeed at a relationship are the overtly romantic ones. These are the people who feel that love is everything, and because you're in love with the person, that means the relationship is going to work. That is false. Love is an emotional thing, and it's not rational. That means you can fall in love with the person, their appearance, how the person talks, the person's wallet, if the person is very rich, or the person's background, or the person's economic, educational background, or experience, or anything at all. So when we love, we do so not at a rational level, or not with a rational mind, but with an emotional mind. And emotional minds can be very, very deceptive. When you're in love with someone, you need to strike a balance and understand that being rational and being in love, they are two different things. So that means you have to keep your eyes wide open and make sure that you're not just in love with the person, the facts are right. You're doing your background check, you're making sure that you don't close your eyes to telltale signs that you're in maybe a toxic relationship, or things are not just working out. So don't forget that if you rely on just emotion and love to check whether you're going to make success of a relationship, then that relationship might just be bound to doom. Another set of people that will definitely fail at a relationship are the fearful. These are the people who are just afraid to lose a partner, or they are so afraid that they will not find a partner. When they're afraid that they're going to lose a partner, they ignore all telltale signs and they become a trash bag and just take everything in. They're too afraid that, how am I going to find someone as rich? How am I going to find someone as understanding? How am I going to find someone who makes love to me so passionately? Don't forget that love making is an integral part of a relationship, but because you so enjoy love making with someone, doesn't necessarily mean that that person is the perfect person for you. Because the scenario is it's going to come a time in that relationship, especially on the long term, that love making doesn't really score anymore, and then the facts are on the table and you realize that you totally made the wrong choice. So don't be afraid that you're going to lose someone in order to stay in a relationship. Let the relationship go if it's toxic. If you're too fearful also that you won't meet someone, you're going to end up just settling down for anybody. It doesn't matter when it comes, it definitely will come. So don't settle for less in the name of, I'm fearful, I'm not going to find someone to love you. Because if you find someone that's going to love you out of fear and you settle for less, that relationship is definitely going to fail. Another set of people that are definitely going to fail at a relationship are those that are easily influenced. My friends are doing this and I have to do it too. Oh, my friend's boyfriend does this and I have to do it too. And then you table your relationship before everybody that cares to listen. You are definitely going to fail at that relationship. You can't be influenced by external forces in order to maintain a sanity in your relationship. The reason is because it's a two-person work, and don't forget we say two is a company, three is a crowd. Now, mind you, I'm not saying here that you don't need counseling, that you don't need to read and really, watch out for telltale signs and discuss with people who are matured, especially for young people. But then when you are so influenced by other people, it's so funny. This thing that guys say, that when you come on a date in a crowd, they have a problem with you. It's amazing that girls do that often. Ladies do that often. They just want to crowd around the man and choke him right out. Why? Because sometimes they're not even confident in their own skin, and they feel if they have company of other people, the relationship or the date can go better. So you need to understand that your relationship is going to fail if you are easily influenced by other people's opinion. Oh, he's too short. Oh, he's too quiet. Why is he so reserved? Oh, he's not so rich. You need to understand that it's a two-man game, and you want to look at the facts for yourself and not the third person, or else you're going to be marrying somebody that is not yours but is pleasing to other people. Welcome back. Another set of people who will definitely fail at a relationship are those who are outrightly shallow. Now I'm going to look at being shallow at different levels. The first one is when you cannot sacrifice. It's just about you. You're just so self-centered about it all. You feel the center stage must revolve around you, and it has to be what you want, when you want it. It's my way or the highway. You're going to have a lot of problems. That relationship is definitely going to fail. Because when two people come together, they're from two different worlds, and there has to be a lot of negotiation. The negotiation might be sweet when you're in love, but when the love begins to wane, you realize that people can continue to be your slave forever. You have to understand that there has to be a meeting point. Okay, this is what I want, this is what you want, and then you meet at the center point, and then you always negotiate. And this negotiation in a relationship goes on for the rest of our lives. If you meet someone new, you will definitely have to negotiate, because if you don't, that relationship also is going to fail. So you need to understand that two people are on board in a relationship, and from time to time you have to negotiate and let go of what you want for what the other person wants. Being shallow also means that, or sometimes displays itself like it's all what I need and not what the person needs. Number one, fundamentally, let's take a scenario. Men need space. Space to breathe, to revamp, to take in life again like men. Don't forget they are logical people. They really need to realign the information they have from time to time. So sometimes they need a break. They need a break. They need to breathe. And sometimes also as women, you need time to just filter through, to do a reappraisal. You need to understand that that doesn't mean that when you give your partner space, it's a fantastic thing, but when you don't, you're doing the acting to be shallow. You're so self-centered. You're so involved in yourself so that you forget the other person. So from time to time, you need to make sure that you give a breather in a relationship. Allow them say what they want, what they need, how they need it, on all levels, whether it's food they eat, whether it's people they spend time around, whether it's the hobby they keep, or even how they want to be made love to, or when they want to make love, or how frequently they want to make love. Because I think that's just fundamental things that you discuss. And if you feel, oh, this is not agreeable with me, rather than ruin the relationship, just go on and pick another relationship that works for you better. And also, you need to understand that from time to time, you need to serve the needs of your partner. You have to serve the needs of your partner. You need to take time out to make them smile, genuinely make them happy. And that way, you can maintain serious and fantastic relationship. Also, understand that your partner also wants to be admired. It's not just you. You're not the only person that wants to be told I'm loved, be told I'm nice, or be told I'm good looking. So the other set of people who are definitely going to fail in the relationship are those who want to be just admired. They want the center stage. You want to be told you're beautiful, but you don't take time out to celebrate qualities in the other partner. Even if it's ugly, there are fantastic qualities that you can celebrate, that you can allow, that is going to make him feel fantastic around being you. So if you don't make the other person feel fantastic, that relationship is definitely doomed. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel to hear more, and of course click on the notification icon. I'd like to see you soon. Now you know how to stay in a relationship. See you soon.